Hi, my name is Jenny. I am your presenter. We're about to have so much fun looking at different essential oils, different recipes for courage and confidence and creativity during this beautiful Leo season that we are in this time of year. I would love to meet you or say hello again in the comments. I'd like to check in as well. So right now we're in this time in our Western Hemisphere, Northern Hemisphere, where we are in kind of the end phase of summer. And sometimes motivation can I don't know, we've been through summer, we've been barbecuing, we've been going to the lake, we've been going to the beach, we've been doing all of the things, and it's been such a fun time with watermelon and all of the things. And now we're kind of in this phase where we're gearing up for the fall, but we're looking for some motivation. I'd love to know in the comments right now, what is your current motivation level on a scale of 1, which is very low motivation in just life, to 5. I am motivated and I'm fired up and I'm ready, which is wonderful if that's where you're at right now. So if you are feeling like you are a 1, you're here, you need some motivation, I've got some strategies for you. Maybe you're a 2, a 3, a 4, or a 5, wherever you're at, you're in the right place. And we're going to have some fun blending and talking about how essential oils can really help with your motivation and your confidence and courage level during this time of year. All right, so I would love again to just give you a warm welcome as you are joining in. And I'm going to look over here in the comments for just a minute. Hello, Deanna from Texas. Hello, Kimberly. Kara, you like my shirt? Thank you so much. I thought it had courage and confidence vibes today. Okay, our motivation levels are coming in. We've got 1s, 2s, 3s, 5s. That's amazing. Maybe these blends will take you up to a 10, which would be very cool too. We've got all kinds of levels coming in. And again, wherever you're at, you're in the right place, and we're excited to do this presentation with you. Okay, so let's go ahead and kick off today. Our first blend that we're working with, and if you're in our Natural Living Club, let me just give you again, let me show you where your recipes can be found. I was just over here in our post looking at confidence and creativity, and different folks are putting in different things that they would like more confidence in. Folks who are, I love this right now. Kim is making memory bears, and I was reading all about memory bears right before this event. It's where you take a piece of old clothing or a blanket, a family heirloom of sorts, and you make it into a bear for someone in your life, whether it's a child or someone who's older. And I love that concept of a memory bear. Okay, wish you could also put some essential oils on that, and that would be really cool. Up here in Classroom, this is where you can find the recipe PDFs that pair with these Natural Living Club events. And you can go through, I suspect it's down here at the bottom, you can go through and you can find the different PDF that goes with this event. And this particular PDF, Essential Oils for Confidence, Vitality, and Courage. So this event is free for anyone to attend, and we like to give perks to our Natural Living Club members. So please join us. We have a lot of fun over there discussing and sharing tips and tricks for a natural, healthy lifestyle with essential oils, with herbs, with food. Someone is looking to make jam this week as their creative project, and we're just having fun sharing what's going on in life, and it's a great group of people to be a part of. So I love this quote from Nelson Mandela: "Courage is not the absence of fear, but the triumph over it." I love that so much. So we have our recipes here, and we'll be making 3 different blends with you. And again, I just want you to know, as a Natural Living Club member, where you can go and anyone can join. It is $24 a year, and we would absolutely love to have you. Okay, so let's go over to, I am going to find our first product I want to talk about today, which is Spearmint. If you love Spearmint as much as I do, if you could pop in a yes into the chat. If it's a new oil for you, you're going to want to make it a part of your collection. It's a beautiful oil to work with. It's very cost effective, which is fabulous. It's a very, very sustainable oil, meaning that the plants grow quickly and have a high yield, and those are great oils to go through and use a lot of. I will say though, I was thinking about this over the weekend, and any oil in your aromatherapy cupboard, any oil you have with you right now is a great oil to use and to use a lot of. It's kind of like that perfect ripe peach on your countertop. If you have that essential oil with you, it wants to be used. If it's here available on Aromatics International, it wants to go out into the world and do its work with healing, with supporting your mind, body, and spirit. So don't be afraid to use your essential oils and turn to them often because they're here and they're available to you. Even the oils we talk about how they are, it's so important to be careful because they're on the sustainability watch list. If they're on the website and they're on your shelf, it means it's great to use them because they've gone through all of the right checks and balances and protocols, and the folks who craft the oil and the people who wildcraft the product and the entire circle of how that essential oil got to you. Now it's time to enjoy it and unleash its power into your life and into the world. So I just want to give you a little pep talk too. When I was very first starting off with essential oils, I thought, oh, this oil is just too precious to use. And of course, we want to be very mindful. We don't want to put our rose oil in a quick cleaning spray, for example. We want to make sure we're being mindful of our recipes, but the oils want to be used and they're here and they're ready for you to use. Okay, so we're going to talk about spearmint oil. It's one of the 5 different products that we are really featuring today. And spearmint oil, if you have worked with it, and I want to hop over to the comments and just see where we're at over here. I love this so much. Oh, Liz, thanks for popping this in. And yes, along with your yeses, pop in how you love to use this oil. Liz, hi, Liz. I add spearmint to my wool dryer. And oh, that's so great. I love that. I just did that. I did that 2 days ago with my laundry. I have a really all-natural laundry detergent I use that has no aroma whatsoever. Of course, no toxins at all. And so I just took my bottle of lavender and sprinkled it around on the washer. And of course, it's going to wash off, but it left such a beautiful aroma, just really faint and light on my clothes. And I loved it. So I like this. Diane likes to make a tooth polish and breath freshener. Ooh, great. Okay, fantastic. Okay, take you back over to spearmint here. Now, spearmint, unlike peppermint, which is also in our mint family, we turn to so often and we love peppermint. We'll be talking a lot about peppermint later on this year in our different events that we have scheduled for you. Spearmint is not a cooling oil. It's a more neutral mint, which is such a wonderful mint to work with. And it has a personality that is light and sparkly. It's more carefree than peppermint. Let's go ahead and give it a quick smell. It's got that gorgeous peppermint or that gorgeous minty aroma that you want from a mint oil, but it's light, it's sparkly. To me, it's just laughing when it's coming out of the bottle, and it has a more upbeat personality than our peppermint that can get in there and really get the job done. And spearmint therapeutically can absolutely hang right there with peppermint in terms of what it can do and what it can do really well. So it really inspires joy and enthusiasm, and it's very encouraging, and it can really help with your mental outlook and your focus and bringing in that courage. Now, most of our blends that we're working with today have that uplifting, courage inspiring quality to them. They also, because of their chemistry, which we'll get into in a moment, very briefly, because of their chemistry, these oils are really powerful for pain and inflammation. I, as a part of our Natural Living Club Challenge this month, one of our members, Angie, she inspired all of us to get out there. We're doing a month-long health challenge. We all get to choose whatever it is we want to do. So my challenge this month is to go to the gym 2 or 3 times a week. I'm aiming for 3. It's been 2 to 3 so far. And I was at a class last week, and it was a combination of treadmill, rowing, and then strength training. And I was on doing the treadmill, and at the end of that section, they said, okay, it's time to go all out. And so I was like, okay, I'm going to go all out. And I did. And I got home, and I could tell I immediately had overdone it on one of my muscles. It just felt like, oh man, I didn't tear it, but it was definitely triggered. It was definitely overworked. So I had the oils for our event today just on my table, smelling them, just being with them as I love to do in preparation for these events, just hanging out with the oil the week before. And so Spearmint came in clutch for me. I put Spearmint and I put lavender together right on that muscle in some lotion. Oh my goodness, it was immediate relief and it really helped my recovery time in a very, very important way. So Spearmint has that ability to be very antispasmodic and very, very clutch when it comes to really helping our muscles recover after a workout, or to really help with any kind of that physical pain that you might be feeling. And it's a beautiful oil to have around. And it's very cost effective. So for a 5 ml, it's $9, which is great when we can have oils in our collection that are on that more affordable price point. You can get a lot done with oils that are very affordable. And so once you know how to really unlock how that oil can help you in the very specific moments you need it, then you're going to get such incredible results with your oils. Okay. I'm going to look down at my notes because I don't want to miss anything. I put together pages and pages of information for you, so I don't want to miss anything. And I love going through and reading different testimonials and reviews for the products that we have over at Aromatics International. It just shows how people who are with us right now, who are your fellow viewers, or maybe you yourself have put a review to show how that product has helped you in some aspect. I love the anecdotal pieces that come from how people are benefiting from particular oils. And I just have 3 I wanted to point out for Spearmint. Sarah wrote in and said, we love putting drops of Spearmint in a spray bottle and adding water. You would just gently shake it and spraying it around the windows and doorways. It keeps out any unwanted fruit flies or ants during the spring and summer. And what a great tip. And it's so refreshing and lovely. And what I love about our aromatherapy products, they always have that energetic action of calming, of courage. They have that therapeutic action of pain relief, and they have the other practical applications. And in this case, it's keeping those bugs and fruit flies away and just keeping your space more insect free. And how amazing is that? Carolyn makes me want to go out and make soap this afternoon as a part of my creative initiative this week. Carolyn says, I made goat's milk soap with my Spearmint essential oil, and it smells and feels absolutely lovely. I love that. Farah, my husband needed this oil on our recent vacation for his migraines. Just smelling it continually from the bottle helped tremendously. And just smelling Spearmint, I can see how that'd be so useful. Just going into that place of pain and headache with a migraine, it can affect everyone so differently, but it can be such a unique, terrible pain. Spearmint really helps in that particular case. And it's so much fun for me to see how you are loving the oils that you're working with and your aromatherapy journey, and how Spearmint, for example, is helping you. So let's hop back over to the comments. I want to check in. Beth says, yes, I love Spearmint. And Margaret never realized Spearmint was pain relieving. Oh, let me tell you all about it. It was very pain relieving for me. I was very, very thankful I had Spearmint with me right then. And combined with lavender again, oh, it was a really great combination. Okay, so again, Spearmint is also good for any kind of tummy issues. It can help with any kind of nausea. It's very refreshing. Again, it inspires joy, and it really can help with that spasming muscle, and it can really help reduce that pain around a spasming muscle. You know how you have a muscle spasm and then it can feel sore? Or if you're just at the gym, or you're, I don't know what you're doing, carrying a kayak or lifting up nieces and nephews or grandkids, whatever it is you're doing that makes your muscles sore, this is a great oil for that. All right. So let's go ahead and blend our first recipe together, which of course is going to have Spearmint in it. This first blend is called Bold Heart Inhaler Blend. Again, we're in Leo season. It's the time for the lion, where we are coming together. It's the time for courage and bold action and creativity. And so these blends are definitely inspired from the spirit of the Leo season that we're in. And this first blend is called Bold Heart Inhaler Blend. It's for quick courage. and fresh inspiration on the go. And again, we'll be working with spearmint and maybe a new oil for you, hops essential oil, and one of our aromatics in-house blends, Eye of the Tiger, which is a very cool blend that I want to tell you more about in just a moment. So these are the 3 products we'll be putting in our inhaler today. It's called Bold Heart Inhaler Blend. And as we just talked about with spearmint, and we're going to go really in depth with hops in just a moment, and Eye of the Tiger as well. These are all good for that pain and inflammation as well. So it has a dual action in case you are wanting courage and also in some kind of pain on some level. It's a great inhaler to make, and it smells so very good. So I've got my pack of inhalers here. And you can help me choose today. Should we use pink, navy blue, purple, or green? Go ahead and put your choice in the comments over here. And while you're doing that, if you could do us a huge favor and like this video and subscribe to our channel so you don't miss a single event, we would absolutely love that. Okay, so while you are selecting your color, we'll see green, purple, navy blue, or pink. I just want to say too, when you're blending for other people, when you allow them to become a part of the process with selecting something like their inhaler color, it's very empowering, especially subconsciously. They might be choosing a color that they need when it comes to color therapy. Maybe that particular, there's a particular chakra that might be out for them. And if they're choosing a specific color, it might be that they need to see that color to help them realign. So I'm very excited to see what color is going to win out in our comments. We've got a lot of greens coming in navy blue. We have, all right, pink, green, pink for power. I love that. All right, well, I'm going to go ahead and go with green on this one, although I love all of them and they would all work great. Spearmint is green. We've been talking about spearmint. The oil, to clarify, is not green. The bottle is green. So let's go ahead and blend with our green inhaler. But thank you so much for popping in your color preferences. Okay, I'm going to work with a polyester wick. Although the pack you order from Aromatics International comes with organic cotton as well as the polyester wick. So you can choose whichever you prefer when it comes to your inhaler. All right, I'm going to set that to the side. Okay, so we are going to take our inhaler. We are going to pop in our polyester wick and we're going to start blending. Now this recipe, we're putting in 10 drops Eye of the Tiger blend. I'll tell you a little bit more about in just a moment. 4 drops of our beautiful spearmint oil, and then 3 drops of our hops essential oil, which I'm going to take some time and tell you about after we're done blending. So let's go ahead and make this blend up. I love this blend, Eye of the Tiger. It's just a beautiful blend that Karen formulated here at Aromatics International. Oh, it's just absolutely gorgeous. Now it has fennel essential oil. It has lemon essential oil. It has rosemary chemotype camphor. It has jasmine absolute. Oh, it smells so, so beautiful. It's Eye of the Tiger specifically for inspiring inner courage and strength. So we're going to be putting 10 drops of this beautiful blend into our inhaler. I am going to tap the top. Sometimes a little bubble can form on the orifice reducer. There we go. They came out so fast. I'm estimating that was 10. It felt like 10 to me. Just by itself, using an inhaler with just Eye of the Tiger is also absolutely gorgeous to inspire that courage, to get that motivation going. It's a beautiful oil. Now we're going to layer in, make it even more powerful with 4 drops of our spearmint oil. Oh, it's beautiful. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Now just the 2 products together. It takes that Eye of the Tiger and it just even wakes it up even more into a bright, sparkly place. I love it. It's beautiful. Okay. Now we're going to layer in our hops essential oil. Now, if hops is new to you, just pop in the word new into the comments. I'd love to know. And if it's something that you have worked with before, How about you pop in a number 4? That way we know if you worked with it before. If it's a new oil for you, pop in the word new. Thank you, Emiliano. Beautiful combination, Jenny. I can smell it from here. It is. It's really pretty. Okay, now my hops oil down here at our workshop at Aromatics International. We have just enough for this presentation today. We are getting on the low end, which is great. We love going through and working with our oils. Before this, I had to use this new cool tool and take off the orifice reducer because hops oil can get a little resinous. So I'm going to be using a pipette to get the drops out for my hops addition for this particular inhaler. And we're going to be doing just 3 drops. 3 drops of our beautiful, beautiful hops oil. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3. All right. Put the rest right back in there. It's so precious. There we go. All right. Gently put it over here to the side. Hops has a big, bold personality. It does not take much. So I'm going to pop the bottom onto my inhaler, and you want to hear that snap. It was a slight snap, but it snapped on. And now I'll show you how to use it if you're new to inhalers. It's a very personal experience. You really want to get it up in your nose. Oh my goodness, the combination of Eye of the Tiger with Spearmint and our hops oil is so uplifting. It just makes me feel even more courageous. And again, if you are, or anyone you're blending for is experiencing any type of pain, emotional pain, physical pain, this is such a great inhaler blend to put together. And again, like we've been talking about for the past many years, you want to make sure that you take a moment to let the essential oils do their work. You want to give the oils permission and just consciously give the oils permission to go inside your body and to do the action you are wanting it to do. So just take a moment to smell, to inhale. It's a little bit of a meditation practice that goes along when you're working with your oil, just to take even 5 seconds and just be aware. I've smelled my inhaler. I want it to work. I want more courage. I want more confidence. I want more creativity. I want to help my muscle spasm, whatever is happening for you, however you made that blend, whatever reason it is, just give yourself a minute for your body to recognize what's happening. Okay, so I have another blend that we made earlier last month for sleep support. And I love that inhaler. I've been using it every night. It's also green. It's going to be very important for me to label this right after we're done today so that I know which inhaler is for courage and confidence and creativity and which inhaler is for sleep support. And if you have a chance and you didn't catch that presentation on sleep support, you can watch it after you're done watching this presentation. If you just go to our Aromahead Institute YouTube channel, you can find it right there under replays. Also, if you're in our Natural Living Club, it's the replays right there in Classroom with the PDF of recipes for you. Okay, I'm going to put this over here. Okay, so I want to circle back to our hops. Now I see some folks are putting in, it's a new oil for you. You are in luck. I cannot wait to tell you about this new oil for you. We also have folks who've used hops before. All right, let's go ahead and look at our hops oil. Go back to my notes over here. Quickly before we do that, a brief mention of our Eye of the Tiger. This is why I have my notes. My ADHD, which I feel is a superpower, needs notes. So back to our Eye of the Tiger. It's a blend that we specifically put together. Again, Karen's it was maybe 2018, 2019, that she formulated all of our in-house Aromatics International blends, and they're just beautiful. They're some of our very favorite blends that she was working with and blending with on her own. She decided to make them available for all of our customers and then all of our students over at the Aromahead Institute. So this blend it's a beautiful blend. It smells so nice, and it's to inspire inner courage and strength. Now, anyone who is a Natural Living Club member, our weekly promo this week, we are giving all of our Natural Living Club members a free gift, and it's our Eye of the Tiger 10 mil roll-on. It's blended into jojoba, and it's a gorgeous roll-on. So anyone who's in our Natural Living Club, and you can become a member today and get this free gift, you just need to spend $30 over at Aromatics International. And just put the word tiger in the comments, and we'll know to pop in your Eye of the Tiger free gift so you can have fun playing with this blend and experience the inner courage and strength this blend provides. It's also a gorgeous perfume blend. It just smells so, 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 so good with all of those oils that we already discussed. So that's your free gift of the week. So make sure that you go over, place your order for over $30. Make sure you're signed in with both. As you are in your Aromatics account, make sure you use the same email for your Natural Living Club login as you do your Aromatics login, and then put the word tiger in the comments and you'll get your free gift, which is very exciting. So that's what you need to do for that. Let's talk about hops essential oil. This hops essential oil is from right here in our beautiful state of Montana. It is a gorgeous oil. Now, someone said, is it the same type of hops that we use for IPAs and brewing? And it is the same hops that is used for those things. Now, we as aromatherapists use it for a much different purpose than your local IPA brewer. But it has that same beautiful, beautiful, beautiful smell. So I'm going to tell you a little bit about this hops oil. Now, of course, it comes from the hops flowers. And this oil is our only oil here at Aromatics International that is conventionally grown, although there's some notes to that. So the distiller that we work with up in Whitefish, he has partnered with Fish and Game up there, and he uses an approved bug repellent that is safe for the streams and wildlife around the area. So while it is not organically crafted, if he did not use some sort of repellent, as natural as it can get, some sort of repellent for the bugs, there would be no way the hops flowers would survive. The bugs would just eat them alive. So the only way to get hops oil is to use this bug repellent. So it's not organically crafted, but it is as organic as it possibly can be. And when it goes through the distillation process, none of that repellent is left in the essential oil. We've tested it. It's a very pure, beautiful product to work with. So we wanted to just let you know that that's the only oil that we have that has that particular story, and the distiller does use that repellent, but we get this beautiful, gorgeous oil from it. Now, it has it has a lot of the same terpenes that are found in cannabis oil, marijuana oil, which means it's a really, really, really exciting oil because it does not get you high. It's legal anywhere in the world, but it has the same therapeutic actions as our friend cannabis does. And so it's early on with studies in that we need more of them. Anecdotally, people are finding really, really amazing relief with pain, with different tremors, different issues associated with MS, associated with Parkinson's. The distiller wrote to Karen just last week. We were going back and forth with him, and he mentioned and sent in attached a story from a woman who was in the final stages of her cancer journey and just could not find relief. And this hops oil not only brought her relief, or is bringing her relief, I'm not sure where she is on her cancer journey. Let's say bringing her relief with her pain, but it really, really, really helped with her sleep, to really help her fall asleep in that rather tense time and rather intense illness that she was going through. And so more studies are needed. That's why I'm saying anecdotally, it can help with Parkinson's tremors. It can help with MS. We need studies so that we can say it definitively. But anecdotally, it is helping people who are struggling with those challenges. And it's a really wonderful new frontier for aromatherapists to be using. So if you are an aromatherapist and you are here, we would love, love, love for you to be using this oil in your case studies. We would love for you to be doing research with it so that we can get the word out there and get relief to people who need it in a way where we can say it more credibly, because right now it is very anecdotal, but it's, again, it has the same terpenes that our cannabis relative has, again, without any of those effects of mind-altering effects. So it's a really great thing to know about. So you can read more about our hops oil over at Aromatics International, but for those of you who are interested in the chemistry, it's really high in B-myrcene, really high in our A caryophyllene and B caryophyllene, which is a really powerful combination for our pain, for our sleep, for calming, for anti-anxiety. It's a great oil. Now, as a note, like I like to say with any of our blends that either smell like alcohol or use alcohol like Everclear with our cleaning blends, if you have anyone in your life who's sensitive to the smell of alcohol because they're on an addiction recovery path, just be sensitive with that because it will trigger. It does smell like the most delicious IPA ever, and you can blend it in. So the blends that I formulated for you today, you cannot smell it. It doesn't smell like beer at all. It smells beautiful. It blends all together. So if you like that smell, you can up the hops. If you really want to take it out, you can lower the hops with the recipes that I put together for you. So I just wanted to let you know. Another combination that I found so helpful was hops. When I had my muscle injury over the weekend, was hops, and it's not anywhere in our notes or anywhere that we have designed for your presentation today. But I also snuck in corn mint to help with that pain, and it was a beautiful combination, our hops oil and our corn mint oil. So I just wanted to give you a little bonus with that. All right, I want to check in over here on our comments. Again, I'm so happy that you're here. And if you're brand new to us, welcome. My name is Jenny, and this is a presentation put together through the Natural Living Club as well as Aromatics International Oils. And we have so many wonderful courses on how to get the most out of your essential oils over at the Aromahead Institute. So if you need any knowledge at all when it comes to essential oils, we're so glad that you're here. It's our favorite thing to do, to teach about essential oils and how they can help you transform your health and help you heal yourself and those around you with these gorgeous plant resources. All right. So, okay, this is a great time. Thank you, Sunseeker, for popping that in. Let's go over to aromatics because we have so many things I want to tell you about really quickly before we get into our next blend. Okay, so let's go over to aromatics pinned, or we will pin it to the top of this collection or to the where you're watching right now, and we'll have it in the notes in our YouTube description if you're watching the replay. Devin, who does so many things for us, he's just absolutely incredible. At some point, we'll get him on a live event, which would be very fun. He put together this page for us, which is so great. It goes with this event, and it has all of the products that we are blending with today. So if you want to grab these products and you want to, if you're a Natural Living Club member or a Thrive member, we'll talk about that in a moment, and you want to get your free gift of the month, or if you're a Natural Living Club member and want to get your free 10 ml Eye of the Tiger roll-on, you can go to this page and you can shop. And what's really cool is that we have put together a way for you to save even more. So if you get 3 of the products today, you can save 10%. If you get all 6, or you get 6 products, you can save 15%. If you get 9 or more, which I believe there's probably 9 here, that looks about right, you can save 20%. Now remember, as a Thrive member, you have access to our professional discount of 30%. You know your secret code to put in, and it is, you can use your code and pop it in when you put all of these oils together. Now, a very cool thing, again, you can check off these boxes. So if I want to get, let's say, 3 of these products, that allows me my 10% off, which is awesome. Let's do that. If I want to go to, let's say I want to get, it pops me up to 15%. And if I get all of the products, if I go up to 9 of these products, I get 20% off, which is a great deal. Again, we want to make it as easy as possible for you to blend with us.
Show the recipes down below.
Oh yeah, awesome. Thank you, Devin. So he put together the recipes down here for you, which is great, which is fabulous, and which is really cool. Depending on what you've selected, the most relevant recipes for you will pop up down below, which is very cool. So thank you for doing that. We are in our summer clearance sale as well. We have distillers in over 60 different countries and aromatherapy producers all over, most small scale family operations. They're wonderful, soulful folks to support. We're so thankful for each and every one of them. And we're getting in new product. We are moving through product. So we have this extra 20% off of our clearance bin, which is very, very cool. So you can just put in the word extra 20 when you shop up to 70% off of our products here. And it's great. It's a great time to stock up on different things. And yeah, this is an incredible sale. And you can use your extra 20% code and pair it with the collection that I just showed you today. You can also put in your... You can also get your free gift with the sale clearance products as well. So all kinds of things to go and stock up on if you would like to do so, and different opportunities over Aromatics International. Did I forget anything?
I think you got it. The only thing is from the builder, when you uncheck, you'll show which recipes you can actually blend.
Amazing. So when you're over there on the builder, thank you, Devin. They built it. This is the very first time we're looking at the builder together. So let's go back to the builder, refresh your, let's see if that's not it, but I want to tell you about that soon.
Just scroll up and just uncheck a few products.
I'll uncheck Eye of the Tiger, and that means down here you still have the relevant recipes you can blend if you unselect one of those products, which is really, really cool. So thank you to the Aromatics team, Devin specifically, for putting all that together, and have fun shopping. And that's very, very cool. Okay, so Maria, how do you get the free gift? Just make sure you are a Natural Living Club member. Make sure you spend over $30 and put in the word tiger into the comments. Make sure you're logged in with the same email for Natural Living Club and for your Aromatics account, and it will automatically pop in there. All right, so let's go over here and let's go and make our next blend together. This next blend is called our Inspired Diffuser Blend, which I love. I'm going to do a quick change out. I want my lavender oil. I want my hops oil. And now we're going to reach for gingergrass oil, which is a gorgeous oil, wild crafted out of India. And the distiller sent Karen pictures of the area in India where the gingergrass grows. It is not related to ginger at all. It's just called gingergrass. And it is a grass. It looks a lot like vetiver, but smells completely different. And gingergrass is distilled from the grass, not the roots like vetiver, but it looks like vetiver. And it grows all over this particular area of India. And this distiller takes a group of people out. They wildcraft very sustainably the gingergrass. It grows everywhere, and it often grows in and amongst these rock formations. There's rocks, and then there's the gingergrass, which energetically is a really cool thing for just upping that courage. And in terms of when a plant has to grow in an environment that's a bit more complicated, often it's a hardier oil. which is a whole nother conversation for a whole nother topic. So the gingergrass is growing all over. They go in wildcraft, they crawl up these rocks, and they harvest the gingergrass, put them in their bags, and go and steam distill. And it's a really cool plant story. I just wanted to mention that briefly. Also, if you are in our Thriving Aromatherapist community, which is our professional community, we do a deep dive in an oil every single month. It's at thriveo.com. Gingergrass is one of the oils we're looking at. So a lot to be said for gingergrass, and I'm going to leave it for there right now as I go into our Inspired Spirit Diffuser blend. All right, checking our time. We're good to go. So I'm going to bring out my one of my very favorite diffusers. I'm going to pop that right here, move my oils over. I love this. To me, it's just such a classy design. I love the extra detail on the glass. It looks so Art Deco to me. I'm going to put in my water all the way up. There we go. I'm going to pop in my oils for this, which are going to be 6 drops of my gorgeous gingergrass. You can read all about it at Aromatics International. It's absolutely beautiful. 6 drops of gingergrass. 1, 2. We're getting to the end of our gingergrass because we use it all the time. 3. Let's go gingergrass. There's a little bubble. That's the problem. 4, 5. There we go. Okay. We've got our 6 drops of gingergrass. And again, it doesn't smell like ginger at all. It just has the word ginger in it. And if you've worked with gingergrass, pop in a 3. If it is a new oil for you, pop or just say the word new. I love introducing people to new oils. It's like introducing them to a new best friend. Oh, it smells so good. Okay, we've got our 6 drops of gingergrass. We're going to do our 5 drops of our gorgeous lavender. On a side note, we are in the second to last day of our lavender harvest and distillation. So right outside where I'm presenting, it smells like lavender bliss out there. We have 2 stills going. Our team has been up high in the mountains of western Montana harvesting almost the last of the lavender. It's going in the still. When I was getting all the supplies ready for our presentation today, we have a team member who is in our kitchenette rolling out, it's called rye dough, into big round strips, and that's how they seal the still to make sure the steam stays in properly. It's a really cool process. We have more pictures and videos of that coming your way. So just a little sneak preview of that very cool process that's happening right outside. Okay, 5 drops of our Lavandula angustifolia. Gorgeous, beautiful. 5, there we go. The gingergrass, and again, smell your caps together, especially if you are new to blending and you're like, I don't know if I'm going to like that recipe. Fair enough. Take the caps off. Smell them together. If you want to get even more technical, you can smell them at different distances to give you a sense if you're going to like the blend aromatically. You know you'll like it energetically, therapeutically because of its chemistry, because of the plant part, whatever it might be. But to see and make sure you like the aromas together, take the caps and have fun smelling. And that's what we do all the time when we're putting these recipes together for you. Just the 2 of them, lavender and gingergrass together, are absolutely gorgeous. Okay, now we're going to layer in that hops for that really grounding energy, that courage, that really will help booster up our confidence and creativity. Oh, it smells so good. I'm going to grab my pipette again. And I'm going to do just 2 drops because I don't want it to be overwhelming. Just 2 drops of my hops oil. There we go. I don't want to waste a single drop of that, so I'm going to put it right back there like that. Okay. Now, one thing about the this particular hops oil that I forgot to mention, most hops essential oil, almost all, I want to say every other except this, but we can't verify that, almost all other hops oil is steam distilled from dried hops flowers. This hops oil is steam distilled from fresh hops flowers, and it makes the aroma even more bright and sparkly, which is a really cool thing and just something else to know about the oil if you're going to order it and check it out, or if you have it in your aromatherapy apothecary. It's something I want you to know about your hops oil. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and put the lid on this. Well, before I do that, those three oils combined are gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. Again, this is all for inspiring the spirit. And we've been having a fun time talking about if you're in a house full of people, or you have folks who are coming over, it is so fun, or you live with someone or whoever might be around, you can blend for what you think they might benefit, even if they're an essential oil skeptic. So this could be a really great blend if there's someone in your life who needs courage, who needs confidence, who's going through something even that, again, they need that extra hug. You can put this blend on and it smells really good. They're going to love it. And then they're going to get the benefit of the blend, even if they aren't aware of what's happening. And I don't think it's sneaky because it's all plants and your body loves it. So it's like sneaking in spinach. It's perfect. Okay, so a little bit more about our gingergrass before we move to our final blend. Gingergrass is so great for that optimism, which is perfect for Leo season. It's so good for those muscle aches and spasms. A lot of massage therapists will use gingergrass in their blends, and it's great for helping with our allergies during allergy season. And I wish I could talk to you about each one of these oils for a good 2 hours, which is what we do over at the Thriving Aromatherapist, which we'll tell you more about during a different live event. But this is, again, a little snapshot into these particular things. Okay. Oh, thanks, Marilyn. I'm really enjoying this. Well, thank you. My very favorite thing is to talk about essential oils with folks who love essential oils, who are learning about them, who use them on a clinical level, and just reading through all of our names here who are in this in the comments. All of you who are here, we have folks who are at that clinical level. We have folks who are brand new names to me. So thank you so much for being here. Collectively, we are here to learn about these oils and to inspire ourselves, either reignite that love for an oil or the whole process of aromatherapy, and then share our love for plants and oils with those around us. All right, here we go. Sally, just like getting your spinach in, right? It's fine. Okay. Let's go back to my notes so I don't forget anything. We are now on page 3. We are going to make our final blend together. And then I want to tell you about a really cool series happening next week I don't want you to miss out on. Our final blend is called Steady Brilliance Jojoba Blend. So let's do our set change here. I still want my lavender. I still want my spearmint. I want my 4 drops of hops oil. So here I am, and I'm ready to go. For this, I'm going to need my 1 ounce amber bottle. Again, you want to make sure you have either an amber or a cobalt blue or a green, some kind of glass that has a color to it which shields the blend and gives it even a longer shelf life than if it were clear glass, unless you're going through the blend quickly. All right, so this is called a Steady Brilliance Jojoba Blend, keeping you grounded and clear while expressing yourself. And as we've talked about, if you or anyone you know has any major pain or inflammation, this blend is so useful. It will get right in there and immediately help. Okay, so let's go ahead and blend this together. I'm going to put in my 1 ounce jojoba. You could also blend this into trauma oil, which would be pretty amazing. I'm going to leave a little bit of room right there at the top to put my oils in. All right. Now we are going to blend with our 10 drops of lavender. Oh, it's so gorgeous. 10. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Spike lavender would also be a great choice to put in here. As you know, there are different types of lavender and they do different types of things. So just make sure you know which one you're working with. And you can tell that by looking at the Latin name. We're going to put in 5 drops of our spearmint. Oh, gorgeous. I got 6. That's just fine. For those of you who are new to us and new to aromatherapy, inside of your Natural Living Club are resources for you. We have a PDF with essential oil safe dilutions when you're working with oils topically, how many drops to put in, how much carrier, extremely useful. We have a free class that's typically $49 over at the Aromahead Institute, which is our essential oils school over at aromahead.com. For our Natural Living Club members, our Aromatherapy 101 course is free. It's a $49 value. You can go through and get the basics down when it comes to aromatherapy and blending. Those of you who are becoming members of our Natural Living Club, just remember you get a $20 gift card to Aromatics to go shopping and to work on getting oils and learning about oils. That's a free gift for any new Natural Living Club member. And this, it's just like cash. You can use it anytime on any order, as well as you can use it to offset any shipping costs if you are international. Also, you can get your free gift of the Eye of the Tiger 10 ml roll-on with any order over $30 as a Natural Living Club member. I just wanted to let you know about all of that. Now I'm going to put in my hops oil, which is just 4 drops of hops in this blend. I've got my pipette again. It's a resinous oil. Because we've been using this oil, the orifice reducer on this bottle really gummed up, so I had to take it off and use a pipette, which you have to do on resinous oils at the end sometimes. 4 drops of my beautiful hops oil. There we go. Put the rest back in here. All right. There we go. I'm going to put this in here. Put that right there. And again, I'm going to label all of these things after our event together. Blend that up. And there we go. It's so beautiful. This is where you can get into the work of perfumery. When you have different oils that you introduce together, they create a whole different aroma, a brand new aroma. Oh, that smells so, so, so good. And Karen is doing a perfumery class, and that is going to be a bonus for any new Thrive member and existing Thrive member. So that's something we want to tell you about later, not now. What I want to tell you about now is next week, we have a really great series coming up. It's called Back to Routine, Essential Oil Recipes for Everyday Wellness. Now, this is a 3-part event. So next Wednesday, same time, same place, the first of 3. So there's 3 events in this series. The first one is Wednesday. The second event is Thursday. The third event is Friday of next week. Now, the very first event, which is our Wednesday event, is free to anyone. The second 2 events in this series, which we're going to get into, the first event is green cleaning. The second event is all about first aid for the whole family, back to school, adults, whoever might need first aid. The third event Friday is all about luscious skincare. We're going to make all kinds of skincare products. So the first event is free to everybody. The second 2 events are only for our Natural Living Club members as an extra thank you for being a part of this experience, for all of the wonderful wisdom you're sharing with us inside of the Natural Living community. And just to show you what the club looks like, this is what it looks like. We have over 350 comments of people putting in different things they want more confidence in, different things they want to create this week together. This is our health challenge check-in right here. Someone's typing as we speak, which is so awesome. We have all kinds of just great questions people ask. Again, it's just up, we're almost up to 2,300 just loving, caring individuals that are here for each other. We're all here together going through this one big, beautiful wildlife, and it's a great place to ask questions, get real-time advice when it comes to herbs, essential oils, different resources, different delicious food recipes to make. It's a great community to be a part of. We'd love to have you join us. So again, that back to routine, essential oil recipes for everyday wellness, that kicks off next Wednesday, our 3-part series. It'll be Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Of course, replays will be available for our Natural Living Club members, so it's a great time to join and make sure you get access if you aren't able to join us live. All right, now I know so many of you watch the replay later on, and I just want you to know you're such a valuable part of this community, even if you aren't able to make it live. So thank you for watching the replay. You are so seen and so appreciated. Thank you for coming over into the Natural Living Club and making comments after that pair with the content that we're presenting here. And just thank you for being a part of this great group of people who love essential oils. All right, I'm going to go back to my notes in case I'm forgetting anything. I want to finish with, this is what I was going to do. So at the very beginning of our time, the opening question for us was, what is your motivation level on a scale of 1 to 5? And now I would love for you to pop into the chat. What is your motivation level now that you've learned about hops essential oil or have been refreshed on hops essential oil? Maybe you learned something new about spearmint or lavender or gingergrass or eye of the tiger. Now that you know more about plants and these recipes, what is your motivation level to go out and to create in the world as we are finishing up summer together here in the Northern Hemisphere? Pop in your number. Maybe you went from a 2 to a 3. Maybe you went from a 1 to a 5. Let us know your motivation level in the comments. We would love to know that. Thank you, Mina, for popping in the link. Rev Ryan says, wonderful session. We'll be trying out some new oils. I love that so much. All right, look at all these numbers coming in. I know my motivation went from a 5 to a 10. I'm so excited, and it's just because of you. Of course, our beautiful products, but my motivation comes from getting you excited about how to use these products in your everyday health and wellness. So thank you so much for being here. Thank you for participating. We will see you next week, same time, same place. And those of you who are in our Thriving Aromatherapist community, we'll see you tomorrow for a very special event with Karen. Again, you'll get an email reminder. Go through, read the articles that we've been putting together for you, and she will see you tomorrow. All right, I'm going to sign off for now, and we'll see you again soon. Thank you so much.